let's begin to take some nice extension breaths here. Ground yourself in this moment. Roll your shoulders. I really enjoy that. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Palms facing forward. Shoulders away from the ears. Nice soft knees. Bringing the ribs to stack over your hips. Adjusting that tilt here, that pelvic tilt. And you can choose to keep your eyes open or closed. I usually like to keep my eyes closed when I'm beginning. It just helps me to be more focused and connected within. Try different things. Maybe if you have a mirror in front of you, you can be focused on looking at yourself. Maybe that helps you to connect with yourself better. Or maybe you have some kind of, I don't know, something that you like to focus on. Maybe it's a photo or a picture or a drawing, or maybe a candle. Maybe it's a symbol that you use to represent being connected and grounded in the moment. You can focus on that and just really become one with this moment. I also like to rock gently back and forth. But that's me. That's just something that I like to do to connect with the moment. Okay. And the next inhale, begin to lift your hands up over your head. Maybe your hands meet. Maybe you do a small back bend or not. Take a breath here, in and out. And your next exhale, fold forward. Feel free to use some blocks. You want to just feel a surface beneath you. You can place your hands on these blocks and use that as your surface. Or maybe your fingertips or your palm reaches the floor. Feel free to bend your knees here. Or maybe just grab onto your back of your thighs, calves, ankles. Just take a few breaths here and forward fold. And on the next inhale, lift halfway up, looking forward, flat back. Hands could be at your thighs and your shin, and maybe even at your hips, wherever you are today. Exhale, fold forward. Placing the palms on the mat, you can bring the right foot back, and you can bring that knee to the surface. You can also use your blocks here. You want to feel the surface on your palms. Press forward on your hips here in your low lunge. And nice deep breaths here. Feel free to bring your arms up. I'm going to remove my blocks. Tuck the back of my toes of the back foot. Bring the left leg back behind me and come into this plank. Look forward. Feel free to come into a knee plank right away. If not, when we're ready, just exhale, bringing the knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Looking forward. Take a few breaths here. On the next inhale, press up to your palms, slide through. Your chest here is nice and open. Tops of the feet are in the mat as well as the thighs. Let's keep soft elbows here for our cobra. Looking forward. Take a few breaths here. If that doesn't feel good, you can be in a baby cobra where you're just lifting your chest here. That will work also. And your next exhale, tuck the toes and come into your downward dog. So your heels are reaching towards the mat. You're bringing your hips up. And your knees can be bent here. You're looking for a flat back. So knees can be bent here. And slowly you can begin to straighten them. You feel comfortable with that. Pressing from either palms. Here. Inhale, bring your right leg in between the palms, lower the left knee. Again, having all the options of using your blocks, you can adjust the height of your blocks. Looking forward. Maybe bring your arms up. Placing the hands on the mat, tucking the left toes, bringing the left foot to meet the right, doing forward fold. Again, you can use the blocks here if you want, if you're a surface, or grab to the back of your thighs, ankles, feet, or maybe you can reach the floor. Inhale, gently roll yourself all the way up, allowing the arms to come above the head, hands meet. Exhale at heart center and down at the sides, back to mountain pose. I'm going to do that again. Take off my glasses this time. Hopefully you stay in, hopefully you can hear me. So, inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, right foot comes back behind. I'm going to keep my knee up. Exhale, bring the palms to the mat. Step the left leg foot behind. Inhale on your plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Forward. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, the right foot comes between the palms. Lift the knee up if that feels good. Exhale, palms to the mat, step the left foot forward. Moving forward fold. And then bring the spine and exhale to pull yourself closer. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale. Hands back at your side for mountain pose. And again. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward. Right leg back. Into your little lunge here. Maybe on or off. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left leg back and plank. Inhale. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bring the right knee forward. Exhale, bring the left leg forward. Inhale, all the way. For some reason, I feel like I didn't do something correct, but I'm not even going to stress it. I'm in the moment. I'm getting movement. I'm saluting this beautiful day, sun, energy. I am here. I am now, and however everything unfolds is the way it unfolds. So I just want to kind of just practice some movement. Nothing planned. Just a few moves and just feel great about it. Okay, so inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Jump or step your way back. Exhale, lower yourself to the mat, bringing the knees if you need to. Inhale, come into this cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bring it between the palms. Come to standing. However you get there, we're in high lunge right now. let's turn our back foot out to the side so that we're on warrior two. Let's bring our arms shoulder height. Body's upright. Bend into that front leg. Back leg is straight. Make sure our hips are to the side. And the next exhale, come back, resting the right hand on the right leg, bring the left hand up towards the sky, or maybe you keep it at your waist. Hips are still open to the side, but just leaning back. Here, keep that front knee bent. Back to warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Come to this extended angle where you're bringing your forearm to your thigh. Your right arm is up, reaching the sky. Keep that knee bent. Keep the back leg straight. Back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Take a nice inhale here. Exhale. Come over that front leg. Hips are still open to the side for our triangle pose. Feel free to use your blocks here. You can place a block right at the side of your foot at any height and place your arm on that, or maybe just here and placing your hand on your thigh. Here. Bend that front leg, come back to warrior two. Bring the right foot to meet the left at the top of the mat. And now we're going to do that on the opposite side. So I'm not sure if I should turn this way or turn this way. So you can't see. So maybe I'll turn this way so maybe you can see what it looks like from the back. So I'm going to bring my left leg back. I'm in high lunge. I'm going to turn my back foot out to the side. So toes are facing the side, hips are facing the side, front foot facing forward. Bend the knee, the front leg, back leg is straight. Kind of have your chest out, hands at shoulder height, your arms at shoulder height. Bend into that leg. Already said, I think hips are facing the side as much as you can. Sometimes I feel very tight and it's a little harder. So just do what you can, and if you have a mirror, that's great. And the next exhale, lean back towards the back leg. Lean the front arm up. Take a few breaths here. Keep the front knee bent. Next exhale, bring your forearm to the thigh. Bring the left arm up to the side. Try to have everything to the front body facing the side. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, lean over that front leg, coming from a triangle. Again, using the block if you need to. And sometimes you find that one side is a little bit more challenging than the other. And the best to my ability here and my body. Okay, bend the front knee and bring the left to meet the right. Okay. Breaths here. what do I feel like doing? I kind of feel like going in a balance. So let's go in a balance. Go in a balance. So let's lift our right knee up about waist height here, hip height. So there it feels good. Okay, and then let's bring our left hand to the right thigh, and then nice gentle twist to the right. You need a chair, you can hold on to a chair, or maybe you want to put your foot on something, right? Maybe you have a low ottoman or something, you could put your foot on it. I'm trying to think. This could be something, right? If you want to just bring that knee up a bit and then twist. So really just find things that you can do, ways to accommodate you. Okay, let's switch and let's bring now the left leg up. Placing the right hand on the thigh and a gentle twist. Really balance. Woo. Okay, out of that. And then maybe let's come down to the mat. So sit down. That's you know how you get there. You get there, and let's see. I'm thinking maybe we can try to go for. Let's do a bridge. I think let's practice bridge today. So we can bring our feet flat on the mat. Lay down. Your feet should be under the knees. And then pressing through your knees. So we're going to begin to lift the hips up. Try to have your feet about hip distance apart. If that feels okay to you. You can support yourself with a pillow, blanket, even a block. And you could put a block here beneath you and support yourself up. Like it's restful while still being in alignment with this pose. If you want a challenge, then you can do it without the support. This feels really good right now. I never usually do it like this, but in this moment, that feels really good. And then when you're in bridge, try to have your, how can I say, your thighs kind of coming in towards each other. And you can have your hands at your sides, or you can clasp your fingers and bring your shoulders beneath you and be in your bridge. Okay, let's bring that down. And usually I practice supine. Please don't get up like that. Roll over to your side. Stay safe. Usually I practice the supine pigeon, but you can also do it this way. And I've learned a few things when it comes to this pose, because you know, a lot of times people are saying, oh, you have to keep your shin straight across, and that's the way, you know, you get the good stretch and everything. for me, everything is about how you feel in the moment. Not feeling that you need to do it a specific way, but to the degree that you need to do it a specific way for yourself, to accommodate yourself. And you don't want to feel pain, right? You're doing this to relax now, to feel a stretch, but no pain. So you can bring your knee up here. Your shin does not have to be across the mat. Okay, you can bring the knee outside of where your shoulders are, and you can bring your foot towards the groin area, and then you can begin to come down. You can stay here, or you can come down to the forearms, or if it feels comfortable, and sometimes it takes a while, like taking a nice few deep breaths, and on each exhale you try to come into the pose deeper. Take a nice inhale and then exhale to deepen what you're doing. Maybe you want to place a block here on your forehead and just rest on this. Maybe you want to bring your hands together and bring your forehead to your hand. Let's take a few breaths here. Okay, press yourself up, tuck the back toes, bring that left leg behind you, and now bring the right knee through your palms, adjusting yourself. Okay, I'm going to move my hands now to the center. Hips are centered, and the knee is outside the elbow. Outside my shoulder. Foot is towards my groin area, and then I'm just going to begin to fold comfortably in this position. Take a few breaths. My left leg is straight out behind me. And then you might still need some adjustments, so you see where you need it best. Take a few breaths here. Okay, press yourself up, bring that leg back, toes together, hips going back towards the heel. Again, you can use a pillow, a rolled up blanket, or even a block or two, right? Place that beneath your hips or your bottom here so that you feel it coming, touching the surface. And you can bring your forehead to the mat. If you want something different and you need to keep your hips up, remember you can keep your hips up. You can come to puppy pose here. Always you can use blocks here for your forehead as well. Or you can keep your legs closed. I'm going to go for a child's pose here. Bringing my forehead to the mat. Bringing my hands far away. Feeling a stretch, feeling relaxed. And my hips are not touching my heel right now, but I'm kind of on each exhale pushing back a little bit. With a nice inhale. Exhale, maybe move the hands over to the right. Inhale, and then exhale your hands to the left. Okay, let's bring hands center. Begin to bring them towards us. Knees together. Let's come and sit. Lay down. Bring the knees to the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Bring them over to the right side. Bringing your shoulders to the mat. Enjoy this relaxation. Inhale, bring one knee over at a time. Roll them over to the left. Remembering that you can use blocks, blankets for this as well. You can place it in between your knees, beneath your knees. You can even use your hand here to kind of help your top leg to come down a little bit more. Practice having your shoulders on the mat. The legs out straight, and let's do one more stretch here for our sides. So bring your arms above your head if that feels good to you, or maybe just one arm, whatever feels best to you. Okay, if it doesn't feel good, then don't do it, please. Begin to bring both your hands are on the floor. Begin to bring your right hands over to the right. I'm sorry, your right and left hand over to the right. And then your feet, bring them over to the right. So we're kind of like trying to curve, like make a half circle, but keeping our feet on the floor and our hands on the floor. And my hands are not together. I'm just bringing them to where they feel comfortable, but they're still on the floor, and I'm bringing them in that direction. So both to the right. Okay. Come back to center, and then just do the same thing, bringing everything to the left side. Come back to center and choose a nice resting pose for yourself. Maybe you want to have yourself just laid out, palms face up, legs at the sides of the mat. And remembering you get to use your blocks for that. So you can place a block under each knee and rest it that way. Or maybe a pillow, blanket, or maybe you want to rest your feet on top of the block, or pillow or blanket. Some people like to put something on their lower back. Maybe a nice, thin pillow under your head, where you can just be restful and enjoy your relaxation. And because there's so much of a sound here, you can't hear me well, and I feel like I really have to scream to be heard. I'm going to end the video here, but feel free to practice some deep breathing here, maybe a visualization, something that's relaxing. Maybe just play some soft music. Maybe observe your thoughts without judgment, right? Maybe just lay there. Sometimes we are thinking, and we can't, we want to just stay with no thoughts, but we have so many thoughts. So maybe just have the thoughts come in and out. Like observe the thought. Okay, I thought this, and now I'm placing it over here on this side. Or I'm sure you heard of, thoughts like passing clouds in the sky, right? Like, oh, I had this thought, I had this feeling, oh, it's moving over to this side. So focus on just being in this present moment and not really forcing anything on purpose. Just be, observe, and let go. And it's kind of a freeing feeling to not have to force something to happen, right? So yeah, you can do that, and then maybe after you observe a few thoughts, you'll be ready to focus on a beautiful light inside of you, becoming brighter now that you've observed those thoughts and let them go. Or maybe you just close your eyes and take a nap. So make the rest of this practice be what it needs to be for you. There's no wrong or right way. It's just the way you feel in this moment. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Universal energies, and all those that came before us. The light in me sees the light in you. Have a beautiful, blessed day.